Hi guys, my name is Jocelyn. If you want to see me create this look, keep watching. First, I'm gonna go in with my Badescu facial spray with Aloe, Chamomile, and Lavender. This stuff smells so good. Oh yes. Then you just let that sink in. And then I'm gonna go into my Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Moisturizer. Has SPF in it, so it's really good for the daytime. So since it is the summertime, I'm gonna be going in with, I like to use more natural type of product. So I've really been in love with Milk makeup lately. This is in Golden Nude. This is the Flex Concealer, and it has quickly become my favorite. I just love the applicator and the actual product. It doesn't really crease. You have to build it up a little bit, but it's worth it. So I usually start with my eyes. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it, but this is just how I do it. So then I have a clean base. And then I go in with the Milk Makeup Translucent Medium setting powder. And I'm just using Real Techniques brushes. They're affordable and they're really soft and really good. So I'm gonna use a few palettes today. The first one that I've been obsessed with lately is the Saharian 2 by Juvia's Place. That blue, oh my gosh, and this green, I can't even. And the packaging is really nice. I wish I had a mirror, but it's whatever. It's a little bit more affordable than other products. So I'm gonna go into Taza, which is this brown shade right here. It's a little bit too dark for the crease, but I go in with a little at first and just kind of blend directly in the crease. I don't really blow it out yet. So I start like that. Same thing on the other side. So just start like that. And then I'm going to go into the Pure Festival palette. I know this was limited edition. Just come with a mirror. So we're gonna go into Epic, which is a lighter terracotta color. This palette is very pigmented. What? Hi. I have a kitten. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the crease with that, except this one I'm gonna blow out a little bit more. Well, hello. Gonna go back into that color. I'm really only using this palette for this light terracotta shade, only because the Juvia's Place one does not have one light enough that I want. So yeah, you just keep blending. No. No, not up there. So now that we have that all blended out, I'm gonna go back into the Juvia's Place palette. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit more spicy. So we're gonna go into, oh my gosh, I'm gonna butcher this name. Chef Samhain? I don't know if you can even see that. Oh, just kidding. Right. That like green shade, yeah, no, you're not gonna, nope, it's just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go in with my finger because that applies the best, for me at least. You can wet a brush. I would just, fingers are your best tools. I'm gonna go in and tap that on. Gonna have to build it up a little bit. Okay, so once I have that laid down, I kind of just messily threw it on. Just make it as pigmented as you can right here on that inner part, because we're gonna go in on the outer corners anyways with a color. And that color is gonna be Zora, which is this, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong by the way. This like deep maroon right here. It's such a beautiful color. It's really good with this palette, at least. When you pick up a color, try to tap off the excess a little bit. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of fallout on your face. We're gonna go in just on this corner and just tap it in. You don't want to bring it in. You can do it a little bit towards the center, but you don't want to put it too far over because you really want that green to pop. And if you're wondering why I'm looking this way, I have a mirror. Alright, so now it is a little bit sloppier towards the center. It's not as blended as I would like. So I'm going to go back into that green color, the one I cannot pronounce, the like chef one. And we're going to just dab it in the center. So yeah, you're left with that. And I do have some eyeshadow that got on the bottom, but that's like not a big issue. You can always just take a makeup remover and just wipe that excess. You don't want it to mix with your concealer, so I usually recommend to wipe it away. We don't want red under eyes. I mean, do you, boo-boo? But like, I don't. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go in with the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. It looks like this. It's a really good product. It smells really, really good too. So I'm actually gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. Also, don't pay attention to how dirty it got. I love this liquid eyeliner. It's a felt tip. It does glide really nicely though. I usually prefer a brush rather than felt, but this one actually works really well. So I usually start at the base of my eye and just do a little flick out. I mean, everyone does it differently. The correct way is to do it like once you have that flick to pull it in and just go straight across the eye. But I am not skilled enough for that. So I usually start from the center of my eye and I meet it. Oh my god, that was terrible. But you see, you get the gist. I meet it to that point. And I just fill that in and do a thin line towards the inner part of my eye. Okay, not my best winged liner, but there she is. And not my best, but it's there. See? Okay. Anyways, but now I'm gonna go in with my concealer again. Milk Makeup again, Golden Nude. That's my shade. I think it's my shade. Okay, does anyone else just go into a store and you don't want to ask one of the associates to color match you, so you just kind of eyeball it? Because I do that. I'm just gonna do a little bit of my dark circles. I know I'm kind of doing this in reverse, but oh, I use the Real Techniques blender, sponge blender. It's not a beauty blender, so I can't say that. Now I'm going into the It CC Cream. I got the Illuminating Full Coverage Anti-Aging Hydrating Serum one. So this sounds like people shame people for wearing makeup at the beach, but this actually protects your skin from the sun. So I feel more comfortable having a layer of this on my face than sunscreen that's just gonna get wiped off. So yeah, I really, really recommend this, especially for the summertime. I don't really use it as much in winter. Also, if you hear like banging and stuff, my garbage truck is deciding to come now. Of course. Now I'm gonna go back in with that Milk Makeup concealer, and I'm going to do sort of like a triangle shape. So you want concealer wherever the sun is gonna hit on your face. So basically what you want highlighted. That sounds stupid. Anyways, so yeah, you want under your eyes to look bright and awake. I mean, if you don't, like, that's fine too. But I do it on my chin, a little on my Cupid's bow, down my nose, and then another upside down triangle on my forehead. So I actually want my under eyes to be a little bit more bright. I bought this in the wrong shade. Also, the star broke. This is the Jeffree Star concealer. This is C14, but it's definitely way too light on me, but I like mixing it with other concealers just so I look a little bit more awake. So once I have that blended in, I go back in with my Real Techniques powder brush and my Milk Makeup. And I always start with the under eyes because it's best to set your under eyes the quickest because they crease really fast. And then I do everywhere else, I just put product. I really switch up how I do my brows by the day. Just whatever my brows are feeling in that day is what I do. I go in with the, I got this from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it doesn't have anything on it. I don't know if it's just because I've used it so much or, So I take the spray that I used at the beginning for my skincare and I just spray the brush of that. And then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And this is in chocolate. I'm just gonna dip into that. Dip. I'm funny. Dip brow. I'm not funny. A lot of people don't do this on camera and I get why. It's so hard. Okay, so I start here. And I just kind of feather it. Until it's kind of full. And then what I do is I'll brush my brow. I just follow the natural line of my brow. I do it on the top as well. Just on the very edge of the hairs. Straight down. Oh, there's the garbage truck again. Okay, so once we have that down, it's a little too harsh for me. So I like to use the comb. I don't know what this is. So use that end and kind of do the very edge so it's lighter and featherier. I'm gonna have to go back and fix this, but I go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in shade 4.5. This is really faded. This is really faded, but that's what it is. It's a kind of cool packaging, to be honest. I really like it. It's kind of like a little potion. Looks like that. It's a little spoolie. I start at the base and kind of feather it up. So this kind of just holds your brows down and fills in any other bald spots that you may have missed or couldn't get to. There are clear gels you can get, but I personally like the colored ones because on days that you want something really natural and fast, you can just take this and just put it in your brows and it looks like they're pretty much all set. I use the Butter Bronzer. I guess the shade is 6675. This is a really good product and it's drugstore. It's Physicians Formula. I don't know if I said that. Probably not. I just go in and I sweep it right under my cheekbone. Kind of like an oval motion as you do it. Right at my hairline. So if you go right under your chin and just kind of go along your jawline, it gives you a sharper jawline and less of a double chin. It creates a shadow, I should say. At this point, now that I have a majority of my face done, I like to go back into that palette and take a fine brush. I'm gonna take that Zora shade right here and I'm just gonna put that along. Once I have that roughly on, take another one. This is just from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. This side sucks. This side's good. Anyways, so I'm gonna go into Taza, that original first color we used. And this is just to smoke out that color you just put down. This is really good for your waterline. It's the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. It looks like this. It's kind of a eggplant color. That's the color I have. you can go back into that brush that had Taza, that first color, and just blend it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with blush. I really love the Milani baked blushes. I think that's what this is. I've had this for like a hot minute, but they're really good. This one is #1 Dolce Pink. It looks like a blush from within. So I'm gonna go in with that and use my Moda. I think this is a foundation brush, but I like it for blush. So I'm gonna go in with this. I just kind of stamp it. And I like to do it right on my nose too. It's kind of that cute e-girl look that everyone's doing. So I want to have a burnt nose. I'm gonna go in with highlight. I love this palette. This is the Glow Sugar Kit, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just gonna go in with this. This is Luxie 250 large eye blending, but I think it's really good for highlighter, personally. I'm gonna go in with Gumdrop, which is that peachy pink champagne type color. Again with circular motions. And just right on the tip of the nose and up the nose, right on the Cupid's bow. Luxie 246 Precision Crease brush. And I'm gonna use, you know what? We're gonna go back to the Juvia's Place palette. We're gonna use Aziza, which is this really nice pearl color. Corner. And just drag it a little bit on the lower lash line. I usually will take that color and put a little bit right on the brow bone. After that, what do? I take my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I like to do it before I put my mascara on also, because sometimes your mascara will transfer onto the top of your eye or the bottom, and we don't want to ruin our eyes because we just did them for forever. And I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. So it's really good. This is one of my favorites. Do you ever just have like one eye that just wants to cooperate? Like, it's your best friend of the day, and then you have the other eye and it's like, I don't really want to work with you today, so I'm gonna do my own thing. I take that wipe again. I always wipe my lips because I hate the like concealer and foundation look on your lips. Today I'm just gonna go in with a gloss. This is the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish. It has these really pretty blue undertone. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really nice. This is the final look. I think it came out really nice. Kind of goes with my hair. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you want, letting me know like any type of look you want to see. But thank you so much, guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time.